What's up, Gundam Kitchen family? Looks like about 10 days since we had a good shipment, and this is another little one. But that only means good stuff's on its way. Right before Christmas, hopefully Thursday, no later than Friday, we should have a really good size shipment with some new stuff in it too. Some of those battle logs we haven't gotten in yet, and a lot of good repeats too. So look out for that. Really good stuff on its way. But let's look at this right here. One little Zoid in there. But we got this we haven't had before, which I think is kind of interesting. They went with the old school artwork. Looks like, you know, some kind of super robot. And this comes with two faces. I do not like that white face because it looks really goofy. But the other face is pretty vicious looking. Colors look pretty good, but I think this thing's going to really jump with a nice paint job. And I think that's where it would be at with this one. But the whites look really good. The gold is not the worst I've ever seen. It's actually an interesting gold. I would almost say it's closer to rose gold. And then you got like the reds, all right. So on the orange hue, which is different. So it's not that normal. Like sometimes Bandai doesn't nail red right. It's not that red, but it's. I think it's a pretty good color. I would go definitely darker though. I kind of go like ox blood for it myself if I was on paint it. Then we got some of the new girls. So obviously, to the dismay of some, these girl models have taken off. There's some haters out there, but there's some people who love these things, man. So give them a shot. They're actually kind of fun. I started converting the old Fumina, that one that really sucked, one of the original ones from Bandai. I started matching her up with the goof from the battle log. And hopefully I'll have that done for, I don't think it's upcoming potluck, probably a work in production for this potluck, but for the next one we should have it. 30-minute sisters, and it'll be where it's at for that kind of stuff. But if you just want to build the girls that already come out the box looking really good, it's still dominated by Kotobukiya. And this shield on her is amazing. Look at that detail on that shield. Nice reds. See how that red is a little different from the other red we just saw? That's red. That's like a burgundy red. This one's definitely like on the orange hue. This is a nice dark red. Just crisp white. She's got purple hair. Looks pretty good. Some darker purple hues. Nice colors in this one. Really nice armor. Like I said, that shield is really nice. I mean, I think that's painted there. They're showing you different couple combinations you can do with it. With paint, it looks really good. Without paint, bleh. So, definitely want to paint at least the shield. And she's looking good right there. Then we have this one. So we got some really soft colors here. So we got like pinks and like this fleshy pink color. She's looking pretty good. 3 faces usually get, and usually an extra face in there with some decals for it. A blank. And as you can see, bubblegum pink. Her hair's this darker pink, and then you got this like really pale, almost flesh tone pink. And then we have a Snow Miku. Not sure if we've had this one before, but great for this time of year. So we got of course, the blue hair, very nice. This good looking silver for like, if it's gonna be a fabric silver, that looks good. I like it. You know, I'm usually a critic of metals. Nice flesh colors, white, blue, and more of that metallic at the bottom there. So let's see what she's got going on the box. Obviously your 3 faces. And you got some speakers, the whole little stage setup here. And then one of the third-party kits. I don't know if they're going to be. Sooner or later, we got to stop calling them third parties again. Kind of established all these other variants of companies making female figures too, models. And this company they're pretty well known for doing this right here. You have the ability to have this like very spinal like Android version of them. A lot of them will have the flesh that cover that area if you want to. So on this side you see are all built out. But if you want to look more like an Android, you have the option there, which is a really cool option to do. And it's kind of like an inner frame type of deal. So I do really like this about this brand. And I guess she's supposed to be like a fox type of thing going on here with that cool helmet. Has the giant cross shield. I'm supposed that's a shield. And then what looks to be well, they call that shield looking thing a zero system. And then a sniper rifle. And the zero system seems to have some transformation to it as well. And then she has a tail as well, if you'd like to put that on there. And I just think these would be great for kit bashing too, because of that open Android look they can be built as. And color wise, we've got some clear orange here, even though in the pictures we saw, I believe, purple. So let's see. Yep, we got clear purple too. Looks like we are actually repeating the same part, so that's probably from a previous kit, and they just throw it all together. This is probably a color variant. Here's probably chest pieces in this nice gunmetal. Really like their gunmetal. Flesh looks good. More gunmetal. Silver looks, wow. They're doing metallics pretty good. A little bit of swirl in there. It's a little flat, but it's a good looking aluminum silver color. That cross thing looks like it's a very, very, very dark navy, like Titan's kind of color. A crap ton of hands. I mean, this is a ridiculous amount of hands in here. Let's see, faces. A crap ton of blank faces. And then we have 3 faces. Really like the 2 different color eyes. What was that anime that used to be on MTV? Hard Rock Shooter or something like that? Kind of reminds me of that kind of vibe. There's some more of the gun, so it has either very dark gray or black pieces in it. Some more clear pieces. I think these are the pieces that go over her skeletonized parts where you can see through. And she comes with a stand. So that's why this third party who, you know, is not that established can charge Kotobukiya prices, because they're giving you a lot in the box. And Rick has bought a couple of these. If you ever want to know much about them, he can definitely tell you the pros and cons of these. But from what I've seen when he builds them, they come out looking really good. All right, and then I believe this SD, these 2 are new. So we got a lot going on these bad boys. Lots of clear parts. Let's take a look, because that's a lot. All right, sad to see, but we got a lot of stickers there. But you fix that all up with some paint, because look at that gold. Not too bad. Yeah, that's acceptable right there. I like how it's dark. Very nice. Lots of clear pieces. More of that pretty good gold. This gold is not bad. It's kind of like that old gold color, not you know, regular shiny gold. I like that. They switched it up instead of just going with that plain yellowy gold. Gave it more of a brown tone to it. Definitely more authentic to the era that's supposed to be imitating. Fantasy era. And yeah, so many clear pieces. What I'm interested to see is if you can build just one thing or both in here. So you get a little booklet that has what should be the instruction. Yeah, this is instructions, but it kind of has a couple pages from a manga. So very interesting. I'm guessing you can only build one or the other because there's not much in there. Let's see. These are all optional parts. You build this one main guy and then you can have them powered up in several different ways, which is a cool feature. I like that. And that looks like the base guy right there before he's powering up. And think of it like going Super Saiyan and different forms, I guess. Lastly, great shipment right before Christmas. Mini Z's back. So we had blown through all the all-wheel drives, only had 1 or 2 rear-wheel drives in, and now we got some heat. So this was always one of my favorite. I'm glad they were able to get it again, and the colors might be more vibrant this time. Old school Mazda racing car. I think it's like a triple rotary, something crazy. I watched a video on this thing. The sound this thing made was insane. But this paint job is sick. I don't know. I'd have to get me a white shell for this one because I wouldn't want to mess up that paint. And speaking of beautiful race paint, another one. What's this? Mercedes. So AMG Mercedes here. And I'm pretty sure these are like straight race authentic looking cars. I know that Mazda is because that was definitely a legendary car. I really like, you guys don't understand. The video probably not doing any justice, but the blue is matte while the yellow is glossy. Insane. Insane detail. Look at all these stickers all over the place, and they do it for you already on some really nice shells that aren't going to crack like as soon as you hit something. And then you got your old school, what was this, like a 96 or so? I forgot what WRX this is, but one of the older ones. But classic rally style WRX. Then you talk about old school. There's that Celica from back in the day. Rallied out. Has those big lights on the front. Pretty sure that was a straight race replica right here because I think I've seen this car in pictures. And then if you just like the S15s, which is an S13, if you like the S13s or your Initial D fan, you'll know this car. Very nice looking. We never got that front end in America, and that's the front end to have. They look great. And look at the detail. I mean, they put the defrost stuff on the windows. Come on. Who does that? And then we also have them in just the shells. So even if you don't buy these to race and play with, just collecting these shells, these are licenses, so they only get them for a couple of years, and they're automatically collectible because of that. And they look great. These look as good as those die-cast ones. They're just made out of plastic, and they look great. So great shelf candy. They come in a case already, which is another great thing about these. This is plastic on. This is like just shipping case on the outside, but those are like one of those hard plastic display cases on the inside there. So whether you use it to race with or you just put it on the shelf, it looks good. And if you keep it clean, it probably will get value to it. Again, there you go. There's another one. The WRX in yellow. Really good detail. Love these things. I should have been collecting these because some of the ones I've had over the years are in the hundreds now, and these only sell for like $50, $55, $60, and some like $100, $120 now on eBay. All right, that's all I got for you guys. Look out for that shipment on Thursday, hopefully. Friday at worst case scenario, but Thursday we should have that shipment.